Uh, Hi guys. Not my usual location right now. I'm in the beautiful Amalfi Coast of Positano, Italia. I'm on vacation right now, but hey, sometimes vacation calls. You gotta do your job, and this Sunday we got a pay-per-view, so I gotta predict it. Before I go into any depth of detail, though, there will not be a review because I won't be watching it because the time the pay-per-view goes live, it'll be 2 in the morning, and I don't really have access to the network here, so actually, I won't even be here. I'll be in Rome Sunday. So if I can find it, I find it, but the problem more than likely won't be able to get to watch the whole show until I get back home. But Elimination Chamber, which I'll talk about in another video, and Money in the Bank, look for full prediction and reviews for that. But let's get off into the show right away. Payback with NHL playoffs and everything in this day. Why I'm on the other side of the world right now from where I currently live. There really hasn't been I haven't really watched Raw that much, but I know enough of what's going on to actually talk in front of all of you today and predict this. So the first match we got is Curtis Axel versus Damien Sandow versus The Ascension. Uh, it's a pre-show match. What do you want from it? Curtis Axel, Damien Sandow making a great tag team comedy duo right now, and hey, what they're doing is they're doing it. It's going great. It's working. Keep on at it. Curtis Axel and Damien Sandow. Why? For the simple reason because I like them, and the Ascension are really out there to job. If they give the Ascension a victory and then they go back to being meaningless, it's like, okay, what was the point of giving them the win then? Like, you get what I'm saying? Up next, I'm going to skip past these two. King Barrett versus Neville, which these two can go out there. Like, they had a great match in the finals for the King of the Ring, and I know that, and they had a good match too on Extreme Rules. So then, with all this going on, I know that they can go out there and actually do good. They can perform well. They have good chemistry together. They can have a great match. This would be a perfect opportunity to get Neville over into that mid card picture because here's a guy that, unlike the Ascensions, is staying relevant with the rest of the main roster since his whole debut. But with this one, I'm gonna go bad guy, but I'm gonna go good guy. I'm gonna go Neville. Yeah, well, I think it'd be cool to see Neville get a pay per view win because it's like, oh yeah, pre-show win. Pre-show win doesn't really mean much, but a pay per view win or a network win, it'd be pretty impressive for the kid. Up next is Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus. Again, this is another match, the Extreme Rules match. It was fun. It was entertaining. It didn't really impress me that much, but there's nothing really on the line here. I'm guessing they're just throwing these two matches together just to basically here we got to fill the card. There we go. Because I know that more than likely these four guys will be in Chamber in a few weeks for the vacant Intercontinental Championship. So yeah, but with this one, I'm gonna go Sheamus. They brought him back. The new character is kind of starting to grow on me a little bit. Like at first, it wasn't like the whole mohawk and then there, but then I listened to his podcast with Chris Jericho on my train ride from London to Paris, and I got to notice that he said that Jericho said, "Yeah, you got to reinvent yourself," and I was like, "Hello." That's what Sheamus did. He had to reinvent himself because if you can't stay relevant in WWE, that's when you start to go down, and that's when you get booted. But with him, they told him, okay, it must have told him, or even he said, he's like, I did the Mohawk, they liked it, they brought him back as this bad guy, he's got a whole new look, whole new song. I love Ran in My Face, but hey, this Sheamus is working for me, and hopefully we can see him back in the main title picture sooner than later. New Day versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. 2 out of 3 falls tag team match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Uh, this is a weird tag team. I don't know why they gave it to the New Day. I guess just because people hate them so much and that they want to see them. What's the word? They just don't want to like. It's the New Day. Like no one really has any opinion on them. They were cool at first, but then after a while, when I was in that Philly crowd, everyone was going like, "New Day sucks. New Day sucks." People started to hate them, and I just loved that. It was so genius the way they did it. Tyson Kidd and Cesaro have been a great team ever since they formed, but I'm gonna go with New Day on this one. I'm gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna go. You're gonna see a 2-0 sweep. You're gonna see 1-1-1. Like Kidd and Cesaro get it, so you think the whole time, okay, they're gonna go 2-0. New Day gets one fall, they get another fall, match is over. The last time we did see a tag team match like this was Battleground last year with the Wyatts against the Usos, and that was a phenomenal match. So if you're watching this show, I look for that one to be one of the top matches of the night. The next one is Ryback versus Bray Wyatt in a match that I don't know why they put these two together. I find it a little stupid. I guess just because they're looking for something for Bray to do because he had Undertaker and then he hasn't really been on TV since. He was just cutting promos in between. So I guess they needed something for him to do. They're like, all right, here you go. Here's Ryback. I'm gonna go Bray Wyatt for the simple reason of hey, Bray Wyatt, he's back. He needs the win. They want to make him have the whole new fa not right now. Make him the whole new face of evil stuff, and yeah, so I'm just gonna go Bray Wyatt. All right, up next, the I Quit match for the WWE United States Championship. John Cena versus Rusev. No one's going against Cena in an I Quit match. It's just common sense. Like, I gave the stupid Harlem Globetrotter metaphor that bit me in the ass last year for Taker Lesnar. But Cena and I Quit matches, you look back at him, he doesn't lose them because that will take away from his whole character persona of the whole I Quit thing. Because now you can make Rusev look weak and then have him just boom, not rush through people and then give Cena someone else, or even have Cena drop the U.S. title. It's been fun while it's lasted, but I wouldn't overkill it with his U.S. title run. It's been fun to see, and it just keeps Cena. But no, if they're having the whole Lana's face thing, but I don't know. Maybe she could. I don't know what she would do. That's why it's so good to keep these two together. But yeah, the fact that it's an I Quit match, I can't go against Cena. Like I'm not saying that just as a fan, like I'm biased, but like you figure it out. Like on, I was supposed to say Unforgiven, Breaking Point 2009. What did he do? He won an I Quit match. There's a few others in there too. Like I remember that one. He got the holy hell beaten out of him. Yeah, like and there's been a few other ones. There was the one with JBL, Judgment Day 2005. That was a great match too. He just doesn't quit. He can be bloodied, beaten, bruised, scarred. He will not quit. So Cena. I don't know what that was, but whatever. The next matchup we have is the Fatal 4-Way, which I actually like now. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Randy Orton. Where if Seth Rollins fails to retain, King gets fired from the Authority. I take this out as the whole Seth Rollins. They're making it up for him to win because I can honestly see him dropping it at Money in the Bank or Battleground, or have him drop it at Money in the Bank, have someone else take the title from him, because then I have a feeling they're gonna have him versus Lesnar at SummerSlam. Yeah, but with this match, I feel like they just threw it together. Like this is unlike last year's Payback, because you had the 2 out of 3 fall. You had the elimination tag match. Excuse me, the Shield and Evolution, which was great. You've seen a Wyatt Last Man Standing, and there's a couple other matches in there too that was pretty entertaining to watch. But no, with this year's event, I'm just looking for a solid show. Payback's been solid the first 2 years it's happened. It's a fun name title because you have Extreme Rules, which is kind of like the Extreme after Mania, and you have Payback, where everyone's just trying to get to Payback. So a couple of these one signature matches, the trilogy bout of WrestleMania, if you want to exclude Fastlane, and yeah, then you have Money in the Bank, then you start kicking SummerSlam coming up soon, which is it's like wow, SummerSlam's right around the corner. But yeah, and even now Elimination Chamber, so it's like boom, pay per view, boom, another pay per view, boom, another pay per view. Got pay per view every 2 weeks. And I like this one too. It's just network though for Payback. But I'll try my best. So yeah, you know my winners now. I want to keep it short and sweet. If I do review it, I do review it. If not, I'll just look on the insiders, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'll find out who won. I'll know. I might even watch the pre-show. I don't know. But anyway, I'll probably. I always say I try to make more videos. I'll try to make more videos, stuff that's relevant. Watch it, like it, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I'll see you when I see you.